The unfresh ingredients in toxic air fresheners. Have you ever gone any place and someone offered you a bottle of water? I mean, just to be nice. Oh, of course, they didn't know that that same bottle of water, the kind that has the EPA leaching kind of bottles, and then they mean nice things. And they may offer you a mint, those same aspartame sweetened kinds of mints, which aren't the best thing for you. But people mean well. What about air fresheners? I mean, you see, the thing is, air freshener isn't exactly freshening anything at all. You see, they work by spraying a whole bunch of chemicals that simply mask the smelly air while exposing us to an inhalable toxic cocktail that bypasses most of our organs of detoxification by coming in through our lungs and skin, where they rapidly enter our bloodstream and then make their way around our body. See, the scariest part of this is that it's incredibly difficult to determine what is actually being used in these sprays and those car sickness making swinging pine cone trees with scents like black ice and royal pine, that hang from people's rear view mirrors in their cars. You see, in one can of Febreze, though only three ingredients are listed on the can, the Environmental Working Group disclosed 89 different chemicals. Did you know that? So we're going to talk about a few of them. See, there are four common air fresheners chemicals. The first one being what's called fragrance. I mean, there are cheesy product names like Cool Linen, Tropical Breeze, and Beautiful Sunset. These are an attempt to capture our scent memories, but companies have to recreate those scents artificially, and fragrance is often how they do it. Unfortunately, fragrance is an umbrella term and can include many, many chemicals that are just plain mixed together, usually to mask the smell of their other gross tasting toxins that are in the product. And the kicker, those individual chemicals, they don't have to be listed on the label, making it challenging for us as consumers to actually figure out what the heck we are smelling and what is exactly that we're lathering on our skin. I mean, how fragrances harms our health. According to the Environmental Working Group, fragrance is linked to allergies, asthma, and other respiratory concerns, hormone disruptions, and may be linked to reproductive issues. Number two, formaldehyde. You know what that is. That's the stuff that they embalm you when you're dead. You see, formaldehyde is a chemical used in many household products and building materials. It also is used as a fungicide, disinfectant, and preservative in medical labs. I mean, this is how formaldehyde harms our health. You see, immediate reactions might include skin irritations, coughing, burning in the eyes, nose and throat, or nausea. But the long-term effects can be much more grave, pun intended. You see, the Environmental Protection Agency says that chronic exposure can be linked to allergenic contact dermatitis, which means you can be allergic to this stuff and start breaking out in hives and itching and all kinds of stuff that affects your skin. It can also include respiratory lesions and even cancer. More specifically, the National Cancer Institute outlines studies where researchers have found links between formaldehyde and leukemia. Number three, BHT. Wow, BHT. No, I don't mean ABC. Easy is one, two, three. No, it's BHT. What does BHT stand for, Doc? Well, BHT stands for butylated hydrotoluene. That's a fancy mouth word. Butylated hydrotoluene, BHT. You see, it's an additive found in a wide variety of processed foods, but it's also used in cosmetics, cleaning products, and in petroleum products. Do you want to eat your gasoline, your jet fuel? Well, that's what you're breathing. I mean, how BHT harms our health. You see, the David Suzuki Foundation outlines a wide range of effects BHT can have on us. It can potentially damage our livers and kidneys. It can mimic the effects of estrogen and inhibit male sex hormones. And get this, it can even promote the growth of tumors. Number 4, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. No, it sounded like something from the musical, song, The Sound of Music. The hills are alive. No, no, okay. Acetaldehyde. You see, while this compound is found naturally in nature and is produced by the body, it is also used synthetically in perfumes and dyes, as a preservative in fruit and fish, and as a solvent in the rubber, tanning, and paper industries. Acetaldehyde harms your health. I mean, this particular ingredient, according to the Environmental Working Group, is connected to allergies, asthma, cancer, and skin and respiratory irritation. Plus, it may cause problems to our reproductive system. Want to learn more? Well, get on the wait list for our special popular online course, Healthy at Home. You can join me on this. Or go to my website, www.jimsnaturalhealth.com.wix/figs, and you can watch some films, some fantastic things you can learn. Okay, how about this? How about some non-toxic air freshener alternatives? Of course, as I said, no one wants to sit or drive around in a stink pit. I mean, there are amazing natural options that won't give you cancer or impair the reproductive development of your unborn child or your children. I mean, first of all, you want to start where the odor starts. Find the source of the odor. Air fresheners don't destroy odors. They just cover them up by messing with your sense of smell. You want to discover what is making your environment so stinky, like dirty laundry, a messy sink, household pet that rolled around in the mud, and then you want to clean it up. Of course, you want to use non-toxic cleansers, of course. And then there's always the simplest. Crank open a window. If something is smelly, use nature's air freshener. Actually, fresh air. You'd be surprised at how a real breeze, not a fake tropical breeze, can improve odors. And then there's the essential oils. Man, I love essential oils. See, many of them are naturally antifungal and antibacterial. I mean, pop your favorite into a diffuser and let that goodness circulate in your home instead. If you're in a car, simply adding a few dabs in the discrete places like on the dashboard, under the seats, where they won't make direct contact with clothing, of course, or on the roof can be very helpful. Bonus. You can even use oils like peppermint, bergamot, or lavender, which will freshen the air while also warding off motion sickness. Did you know that? I mean, there are other awesome oil options. They would include like white fir, pine, cedar, and even lemongrass. And then how about this one? The DIY, do it yourself sprayer air freshener. I mean, as often you find these people have those yoga shops. Of course, I'm not saying take yoga to clean up smelly stuff, but you go to some yoga place, you'll smell. Anyway, I mean, you can make your own natural disinfectant, surfactant, or air freshener. Great. Just mix a few drops of your favorite essential oil with water in the spray bottle. Shake, shake, shake before spraying. Hey, and it's all good. I mean, and then you, of course, one of my favorites. You can kick it old school with baking soda. You see, use a good old box of baking soda. Seriously, it's nature's deodorizer. You know, when we were kids, my mom would always put a box of baking soda in the refrigerator. And I thought, what's she doing? Trying to get this stuff hard and stuff so she can use it? Actually, she was doing something very scientific, very cheap, and very effective. See, the baking soda absorbs odors. See, place some baking soda in a dish and leave it out. You see, sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, has the natural ability to pull odors out of the air. And then the simplest, easiest thing you can do for stinky smell stuff, clean. Yes, cleaning with a duster or vacuum some cloths on the bottle with a bottle of white vinegar and a rag will also effectively do the trick in most cases. So you don't have to be intoxicated by these toxic chemicals that are in so-called air fresheners. Do it yourself. And did you know the world's best air freshener? They're called trees. Outside, get some fresh air. Enjoy the fresh air. And one natural